Hello YouTube, my name is Sunday, my pronouns are they, them, and welcome to today's video. I'm gonna start off the video by giving my work table a quick tidy. Spring has definitely sprung where I live. All the trees are in bloom, the cardinals are harassing my vegetable garden, and it's getting warmer and warmer every day. I've been really inspired by this, and I found myself painting lots of elements of nature like fruits, vegetables, flowers, trees, butterflies, snakes, and frogs. Motifs like these come up in my work from time to time, but they don't often get the chance to take center stage, and I'm curious to see where that takes me. And with that, on to the video. So, this carrot painting. I began having trouble with this piece from the moment that I started painting, and it all started when I didn't do a wash. Typically, when I paint in gouache or any sort of opaque medium, I always start with a wash of color. Usually it's pink or vermilion, sometimes it's burnt sienna, and I do this for a few reasons. First, it establishes a foundation for my values and allows me to start immediately working with shadows and highlights. I also like it because it builds up momentum and warms up my hands for painting. And lastly, I simply just love the way it looks when the bright color that I've chosen for the underpainting peeks out in my final work. I haven't been doing much painting this year, and when I started this piece, I hadn't done traditional painting in close to 3 months. And without the underpainting, I really struggled for the first half of this painting session. I was very happy with the drawing for this piece technically, but I am a bit frustrated with the composition. I do wish that I had done the drawing a bit smaller and a bit more centered on the paper so that I could have a border on the left side. I also had a hard time with color mixing. Orange isn't a color that I use very often in my work on its own, and I rarely find myself mixing this color from scratch. It was a lot of trial and error, but I was able to push through. I feel like I learned a lot, but I definitely want to practice more. Even with these hiccups in the beginning, this was still a very pleasant painting experience, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I love how vibrant the background is and how the colors interact with each other, and all of the texture that I was able to achieve. Unfortunately, my camera battery did die while I was filming the ending, so I don't have that footage, but I do have some very satisfying close-ups. And with that, we're on to the next day. This day went a lot smoother than yesterday's painting session overall. It's like that feeling when you make the first pancake and it still tastes good, but you know exactly what you need to fix. I started by doing a wash of opera rose and doing a bit of underpainting as well. This gave me a baseline for my values straight away. I chose opera rose out of habit and a bit instinctually. I hadn't chosen the color that I was going to use for the background yet, but I knew I wanted a bright, cool color. I'm not very well versed in painting fruits, especially fruits as intricate as strawberries, and on top of that, a strawberry that isn't even shaped like a strawberry. The fun thing about color when painting is that things are never just one color. This strawberry has bits of red, yellow, magenta, violet, and vermilion. The seeds aren't just white, there's bits of blue, gray, and yellow. The background was definitely my favorite part. I love this bright, punchy seafoam green color so much, and I adore the way it interacts with the strawberry. If you look closely, you'll see a few gaps where the pink underpainting is showing through, and I feel like that just makes everything pop. After I finished the painting, I noticed that the border was a little bit uneven, so I touched that up in the end. I truly love everything about this piece, and I think that it is absolutely adorable. I'm really hoping to paint more fruits and vegetables in the coming weeks, and maybe even turn this into a little mini series or collection. I think I'll probably do somewhere between 6 and 8, maybe 10, I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see. Overall, the strawberry came out okay. It definitely reads as a strawberry, but I'd be open to painting a few more strawberries in the future just to see if I can really nail the texture. That's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great rest of your day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!